I was told that if you have an education degree, you can travel abroad easier than a normal citizen. And I was like, I was kind of brought into that because, my mom wanted me to study because she felt, I need a backup plan.
Hailing from just outside Port Elizabeth, South Africa, singer, songwriter, and producer Lloyiso. He wields a kind of voice that instantly tugs at heartstrings. It's the kind of voice that shines in any arena, whether in front of a laptop, a camera, or under the lights of a festival stage. It's the kind of voice that makes you stop what you're doing and do the sing along. Ladies and gentlemen, he's been rocking stages all over the world, and he is a part of a roster of amazing artists. Republic Records, go check them out. You'll see all the big names there. He's one of them, and I'm so proud of everything he's achieved. He's the same record company as Abu Lil Wayne, Drake, all these big names, Kid Cudi, you can name them. He's an international musician with Abu John Legend, the Jonas Brothers, all these different stars. Ladies and gentlemen, we're hanging out with Lloyiso. Poo, poo, poo. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man.
Finally.
I'm good, man.
Finally.
It's so good to be here.
I've been looking forward to this.
Next to the man, the myth himself, the one that made our aunts go crazy when the music came out. So that's amazing. Our aunts, man.
Yeah.
The time when, Storm was a thing that time.
Yeah.
And my aunt loved it. So I always associate your music with that time of my life when I was still young.
Yeah.
So it's beautiful to be here.
No, I'm very humbled to have you, bro. I think the first thing I'd like to say is congratulations.
Thank you so much, man.
How's it been? Has it been what you thought it would be?
No. No. Oh no, man. This has been one of the hardest things to be involved in, emotionally. Music has been really, really I've been making music, but the journey getting into where I am now and the journey of self-discovery, getting a brand, getting even my name, Lloyiso with the double L, my original name is 1L. So because there's so many other Lloyisos, I had to change it to 1L, to 2 L's. And also that in itself was had to be okay, this is what people are going to know me as now. And even the music, the style of music that I had to do, or I have to do, or the style of music that I'm doing, it has been a decision that's been taking so long to make because there's so many voices and so many opinions and so many people saying this and saying that and saying what my sound should be. And I finally, got to a place where I like the sound that I'm doing and I like my music, and that's what I'm going with.
And the double L, is it because there's many other Lloyisos with a single L in the industry, whether comedians or other singers?
So Lloyiso Pala on Apple Music. So when I release music, Lloyiso Pala, his music
gets your streams. He benefits from you.
I feel like he low-key does. And but it's okay,
Yeah.
Let's share it, I guess.
So that's the reason for the double L, to differentiate yourself.
I had to differentiate myself from the other Lloyisos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then let's speak about the kid Lloyiso, where you grew up. I mean, what type of upbringing did you have that made this man that you are today?
Man, I feel like I had so many influences. I mean, umakhulu used to stay in the townships, I grew up in the burb. I'm a burb boy.
Yeah.
I'm a burb boy all the way through. I grew up, my neighbors were I had mixed neighbors and white neighbors and colored neighbors. So I had a lot of mixture involved in how I grew up. I didn't grow up poor. I don't have that sobby story to tell, but
I respect that.
I grew up in a really nice home, in a really nice house with really nice siblings, a lot of cousins. There were hardships that my mother, went through, but I don't say, oh, I was poor. I had this time of my life, but I know that there were times where it was, it wasn't as easy, But I grew up in a very supportive family, very musical. My grandfather and grandmother, they owned a church. It was built by them. They built it, but it's by themselves. So my upbringing was really cultural and very spiritual. Loved music. My sister loves music. I love music. And yeah, I just got into this thing, man.
A lot of parents would say no.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. That time came.
How did you convince them?
I just told them I'm gonna be the first millionaire in this house.
Yeah. Had you already been mimicking or miming or imitating your favorite musicians at home?
100% doing that. We had a platform outside of our house. We still do actually. So I used to go outside and put a speaker down and act as if there's like people in front of me and I'm on stage. I used to do that religiously. Like I'll be like, "What's up, Miami? What's up, New York?" Because I always dreamt of like being an international artist and like performing in those places because my favorite artists were performing at those places. So I used to do that. Even on Trace, when music came on, I used to like imitate and like try to sound like that, or even try to like do the dances and stuff. So that upbringing was really like exciting for me. And my mother was always supportive. Do it, do it, do it, do it. And then I just did it, man.
And what shaped your let me say, who are some of the musicians you were listening to growing up that became your favorites?
It sounds like I grew up now, hey?
Man.
When you say growing up, I feel like, yo, bro, like it was just yesterday.
Yeah, because that's the thing with time. It flies like this.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just yesterday I was turning 21. Now I'm 40 something, bro. It's like, it goes like this. Even now, you're going to see it's going to go like this. You're going to be like, what? I'm already being called a Grootman. And then others are like, yo, OG, what's up, OG? I'm OG already.
OG.
It's going to happen so quick and you're going to remember this interview.
Oh, no. I don't want that to happen. No, I don't want that.
It happened so quick.
Oh, man.
But you should embrace it and it's a beautiful thing, you know?
I guess. It's like, yeah, growing up is good.
Yeah. South Africa is very diverse with its musical sound, you know, and there's all these different genres. But somebody who doesn't come from South Africa can just say South African music,
Yeah.
you know, and just think it's all one genre. It's like a lot of people think there's just only Afro beats in Nigeria. But you know, there's actually a lot of genres, and it's interesting for me to just hear some of those musicians that shaped your sound, you know?
I used to listen to, I feel like I had an era where I was just listening to just sad music. Like I was always on my own, earphones, sad music, Sam Smith, Coldplay.
My lover. Yeah.
No, that's not Sam Smith.
No. That's Sam Smith. Isn't
Goodbye,
that
my
Sam Smith?
lover.
No, that's not Sam Smith. That's
The guy that sings "Did I Disappoint You?"
yeah.
Or Let You Down.
Yeah. What's his name again? Yeah. That type of music, anyway.
Yes,
Sad music.
That. What's his name?
I forgot. I'm gonna come. As soon as it comes up, I'll say it.
No, wait. Can we Google this?
Yeah, go right ahead.
It's gonna bother me.
Because now it bothers me sometimes when I'm trying to think of something and I can't remember.
Goodbye, my lover.
Yeah. Ish. Yo.
Oh, that's James Blunt.
Yeah, James
James
Blunt.
Blunt.
That's the name. Sorry. Yeah.
So Sam Smith, I used to listen to Sam Smith, James Blunt, Ed Sheeran. Listen to, she kind of, when they made Back to the Beach, I was still kind of like young.
Yeah.
So I was jamming to Shekinah a lot. I love Shekinah's music. And I always aspired to be what she is, what she became, because she entered Idols. And then right after Idols, not right after, like 2 years after, she blew up. Bala Brothers.
Yeah.
My mother had a CD of the Bala Brothers. Kumbula, isitembi sosa. That's how they sound.
Yeah.
And I always imitated them, like, I want to sing like this. And then, but I feel like all those influences shaped the way I sound vocally. Because there's decisions that I make vocally. I'm like, she kind of would make that.
Yeah.
Or I would think and be like, oh, Kanye would sing it like that. Or like Coldplay would make a chorus or a bridge that sounds similar to that. So I find myself finding those inspirations in my music as I go. Like I never say that everything that I am was entirely, I wouldn't say original. I would say original because I feel like what makes it original is taking all those aspects that you've learned and you've heard and making it one. So I think that I'm who I am because of the people that I've listened to. And Dreamgirls, I used to watch Dreamgirls, Beyonce, Jennifer Hudson, Kelly Rowland. Everyone always forgets about Michelle.
Yeah.
But Michelle was a Destiny's Child though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to listen to all those people. A lot of choir music. Really love choir music. I love listening to the Stellenbosch choir sing. Yeah, man, that's kind of like...
And then did you go the journey of taking demos, shopping your demos around?
Oh, no.
How did you get into the scene? In the beginning?
In the beginning. I don't think I sent any demos. I don't recall sending an email or a message and be like, hey, listen to my music. I would love to be signed. No. It just happened. I was posting my covers on social media, on Twitter, on Instagram. I had a page, Lloyiso Songs, just doing covers. I deleted that, later deleted that.
Why did you delete it, bro?
Because I just felt like that identity of being a cover artist stays with you so long.
Okay, I get
that
it.
It's hard to like
branch out and become an original.
Artist. I've seen YouTubers, Connor Maynard, Alex Ayano, they both YouTubers that started doing covers and they like kind of still doing covers even though they drop like an album. No one cares about the album.
Yeah.
They care about what they know you for and they're comfortable with that.
I get you.
So with the cover thing, I was like, I'm gonna stop completely, delete all like the pages that I've done so that people can really focus on the music, the original music, the story I have to tell.
Yeah. And I like the fact that you are one of the people that use this current technology to get yourself out there.
Man, it's so complicated though. It's become so much more than just a post. I feel like there's so much, even on TikTok. I was just posting. But then I later realized that things are changing and people are like, I feel like COVID time, it was easy for people to stay on their phones, but now you need to capture them on the first 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Like what you say in the first 10 seconds is like, or what you sing in the first 10 seconds is so important. Like you can't make people wait.
Why are you saying covers? With covers, it was complicated.
So, covers. See, now I forgot it.
No, I guess people see you as a cover artist, right?
Bro, yes.
And they box you in there.
It's hard to get out of covers.
I understand.
Because once people associate you with something, like even today, I've dropped my EP, right? I've dropped my EP on Friday. And people are still asking me, can you do a cover of this song? I'm like,
I've got new music,
bro. Like, I need this to like, for my name to be only associated with original music.
Yeah.
But I understand that covers were part of my journey, and people that have been around or been, behind me, they will always look at me as that guy that started with doing covers and then became an original artist. I mean, Shawn Mendes did it. Shawn Mendes is an amazing artist that started doing covers. Yeah, so I can break out of it. And I will.
You have. And you've captured the nation's hearts because your voice is incredible. You're an amazing international musician.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and it's only at the beginning. I mean, this is only the beginning.
Yeah.
And how did it start? Was there a video that went viral? That sort of, or was there, what would you say was your biggest breakthrough?
It was a series of them.
How did it happen? Next, let me put it that way. Sorry.
So I was dropping like covers every week. I hope you don't hear that. I've been dropping covers every week. So if a song is like really big, I do a cover of the song because I know likely people are gonna want to hear it. And then I feel like that's when I started doing it. I was doing it because I wanted people to be engaged.
Bye-bye.
I wanted people to be engaged. And then after a while, I started doing music that I really just liked. And it was just appealing to me. And I just, at some point, Ambitiouz heard my music. They reached out. I was in class. I remember it was after matric. And it was my first year out of school. 2 weeks in. And I've missed probably like 10 lectures. But anyway, I was studying education because I was told that if you have an education degree, you can travel abroad easier than a normal citizen. And I was like, I was kind of brought into that because, my mom wanted me to study because she felt, I need a backup plan in case this music thing doesn't work. And I always had the mentality like, I don't need a backup plan. This is the only way it's going to work out.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I'm here to do. But at that time, I was kind of like, I didn't really push on it because I also doubted myself a little bit. I didn't think I would make it this far. Honestly, starting this, I was like, I'm always just going to be the guy that sang at school and was on Idols, and I'm just going to fade away like the others. No shade, but so I started going to school, and then after about 2 weeks in, I get a call. Yo, is this Lloyiso? I'm like, yeah. I step out of the class. I think at that time I had my laptop and I had really colorful headphones. So I used to sit down and I was starting music on FL Music. So starting to produce in FL Music. I'm excited.
You produce your own music?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's dope, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, continue.
Yeah. Oh my God, I love producing.
Then you get a call.
I get a call. They say, hey, yo, Lloyiso, this is dude from Ambitiouz. You wanna...
Was this before Idols?
No, this was after Idols.
Oh, this is after Idols.
Yeah, so after Idols, I went back to school because I was 16.
Yeah.
So I finished grade 11 and I finished grade matric. And then after that, that's when I went to study. And then, Lloyiso, we wanna talk to you about potentially... No, not even potentially signing you. Just want to talk to you. Cool. And then I'm like, oh, make your way to Joburg. I'm like, make my way to Joburg, bro. I'm like, how am I gonna make money to go to Joburg? And I'm not gonna ask my mom, because she wants me to study. So I go on for weeks without saying anything. And then I write a song, my first song. I write a song. It was a voice note and I sent it to Ambitiouz. And then I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say the names yet.
No, say them, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Podcast.
So I sent it to Ekasi from Ambitiouz.
Yeah.
He listens to it. Yo, amazing, bro. Can you come to Joburg this week? I'll fly you and everything and book your accommodation. I'm like, oh, okay, he's down. He's excited. Cool. I rock up, get my flight. Well, I don't even tell my mom. I'm like,
You didn't tell your mom?
I'm not telling my mom anything. I'm not telling my mom anything.
Yeah.
So I go to Joburg, get to the Ambitiouz offices, sit down look at this professional man in a suit. I'm like, oh, okay, this speaks money. This speaks success. I'm like, okay, I'm excited. Offices look amazing. I get inside, get in the boardroom. Okay, and then he starts selling me this, this dream that we all get sold. When you get inside a record label's office, and you're like, we're gonna make it this. What do you want to do? What else do you want to do? Like, I want to be a presenter. At that time, I was like, I wanted to be like a personality on TV. That's how these artists do it. And then I get a call on my phone. Now this is top secret. Like I get a call. No, I send Amanda Black a message actually, and I say, "Hey, I'm at the offices right now." But she doesn't see it until later. So I'm like having a conversation, and now I'm like, okay, can I think about signing this? So I ask him, can I think about signing? I'm really like, I need to make sure that I'm making the right decision. And then it says, oh, yo, bro, like this opportunity might not ever come back to you, or I might sign someone else tomorrow, and you're not needed anymore. My hunger just took over. I was very like excited. I wanted this. I wanted to get away from just studying. I signed, man. I signed. After that, I recall Amanda's like, did you sign? And I just didn't know what to say. She was like, don't do it. She was like, don't do it. And I was like, oh, I kept quiet for a long time until I dropped my first single.
Told the old lady back home?
I went home and I waited for a while actually. I waited for a while until...
You didn't tell anyone, so you didn't celebrate
No,
nothing.
I didn't celebrate nothing.
Yeah.
Only person I knew was my girlfriend that time.
Yeah.
And I told her about it.
Wasn't she like, but baby, aren't you excited? Aren't you celebrating?
I was excited. I was celebrating. But then we had concerns.
Okay.
So straight after signing, we just had these concerns. I even tried to be like, hey, my mom is not approving of this. My mom is very upset about. And I was convinced, no, your mom is just, scared that a child is now going to be, out in Joburg or...
Yeah, because your moms wanted you to go to varsity.
Yeah, she wanted me to
all
varsity.
Of our parents.
Yeah. Yes.
Even me, they never wanted me to pursue music. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think that was like the beginning point of my music industry. My music career, it wasn't as beautiful and as shiny as it seemed to be. It was very rough. I wanted to get out of it as soon as I got into it. It was a very like, I kind of knew that might have made a mistake.
So you got discouraged by other artists?
I got discouraged, yes, by other artists.
Okay.
Yes.
Because our journeys are different.
100%.
The fact that my career went this way, or doesn't mean that yours will. Our journeys are very different. But I guess also now you are still new. Also
I didn't know what to do.
Hearing from others sort of scared you as well, right?
Yeah, I didn't know what to do, especially hearing from people that were very close to me.
Yeah.
And also like, no stories that were going around, But I didn't care about that, man.
There's always stories in the industry.
Yeah, there's always stories. And I just wanted to make music.
Yeah.
And I believe that my journey would be different. And you know what, man? I think I'm grateful for that opportunity. As much as, I could have made a different decision, but I believe that it was meant to be. The way that it was and how I grew and how I got to understand myself more, how I learned to make my own music, because asking for people, hey, yo, can I have studio time? Are you free? When are you free, bro? Can I just have a studio session? It's like, it's draining. You lose motivation, and you sit down and you just try to understand why no one wants to work with you. It's because they don't see the vision that you see. It's like, bro, what you can make happen, do it. That's how I felt. I was like, I can make myself music. I can write my own music. Then why not do it? Then I did it. Then that's when things changed for me.
Right now, you've just dropped some new music.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your current EP before we go back into the bigger journey. But let's talk about the current project.
Yeah, man. So Seasons. It was my first baby. These songs are a compilation of music I started making in 2019 to 2022. I had to really rearrange because I wanted my music to sound cohesive. I wanted there to be like a message, and I wanted it to feel kind of for people to associate me with a certain sound. And I started making the music, and it was everywhere. It was all over the place. You know, like I've made house songs. I have house songs, bro. I have hip hop. I have like crazy weird sounds. I have jazz. I have like everything. I've made literally everything on this earth, like drum and bass, Afro tech. So I've got all of those, and I just needed it to kind of introduce who I am and what's to come. So this EP is really like an introduction of Lloyiso, and Lloyiso is far more bigger and is going to expand much more than this. It's about heartbreak, love, sadness, hurt, being being insecure in yourself and your image and how you look. I think it's going to inspire a lot of people because it's really about the vulnerable parts in life where you really feel the most. When you're alone and you're like sitting in the dark during load shedding.
Yeah.
And you're wondering, why is my life like this? Why do I hate myself so much? I feel so lonely. This person's not here with me. Or I'm so happy with you sitting in load shedding. I don't mind this. You know, like I don't mind this connection. I don't mind sitting with you and not doing anything. So there's like really beautiful moments, sad moments, and just a lot of everything, really.
I like the fact that you've done different genres. You didn't box yourself and say, this is only what I do.
Yeah.
But if you do get asked the question, what is your sound? What type of music do you make?
I just make soulful, emotional, really like, I think there's a certain energy in my music, even though you might be listening to a slow song, but you feel this exhilarating energy in your body that just makes you want to, you know, do something or be the better version of yourself. I always look at it that way because it's like how I feel when I make my music. I'm like, whoa, bro, like, you've got a voice. You know, I tell myself that. I'm like, oh, you can sing and you can like do what you're doing. Like, so I'm just excited for people to feel that energy that I feel when I make music.
And right now, how's should I call it the fame? How's the fame treating you?
The fame. I'm so anxious, bro. Like
your star is gonna keep rising. Obviously, it's gonna keep getting bigger and bigger. But so far, how are you handling it?
It's hard, man. It's hard. Like I'm a guy that just wears shorts and like ibambas.
Yeah. And
like,
now people are gonna have to expect you to be a celebrity.
That's the thing, and I'm
they
like,
wanna see you in a convertible.
bro. Bro, I just want to chill, bro. I just want to chill. And you know what? Like, I appreciate the people that have like loved my music. I really do. That have been there since the beginning, especially the ones that have heard me write not so good songs to great songs. But yo, just getting out of your house, as I feel like you might feel that. You feel that, like, you know. You have to prepare yourself when getting out of your house because you know that people are going to be looking at you.
Yeah, you're going to be taking pictures.
Yeah, you're going to be... So you have to smell good. You have to make sure that you're ready for it. And it's like, I love my space. I love like being alone and just like watching Netflix and, you know, chilling, making music, listening to music. I love doing that. Thinking, you know, reading a book now and then, like, I just like my own vibe. So when I get out of the house, I must be prepared to be around other people.
I was saying musicians in 2023, we are actually content creators. We're no longer musicians in the good sense of the word musicians.
Yeah.
We're actually content creators based on how people are consuming music.
Yeah.
You agree?
I think that's one of the hardest things now being a musician. It's like if you're not engaging on social media, creating content, probably posting every second day, there's people that are doing it better than you. And I just like, I look at myself and I'm like, I know that I need to do this, but like it's not who I am. I just generally like singing and that's it. Like I just genuinely want to put a video of me singing, not even talking, just singing, and you need to have a variety of like content to post when you're an artist. People want to know you more and people want to understand you more and people want to see what goes on in your life and what you like. And, so it is hard being a content creator in that sense when you like being by yourself and you need to really expand your personality and make people get inside, let people inside. That's all it's about. It's like you just show the random parts of your life, even if you're cooking. You put it, this.
Yeah.
This is your thing. Like you're a content king. Like you're like when you promoting MOFAYA, everyone knows about it. Everyone sees it. Even if you're like in the street. That's the content, yo. Like, and that's you, and you're really good at it. I'm more of like a person where I'm just chilling at home, But I realize that you need to do that in this industry. You need to really get out of your comfort zone.
And how are you marketing your new album? Are you going on tour? What are some of the plans? Sorry, your new EP.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, the plan is I genuinely want to, I want to perform. I'm a performer. So other than that, I don't know what my marketing strategy is. The marketing team
right now? Oh, you're with Republic, right?
I'm with Republic and Universal South Africa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, yo, Republic, Universal, you guys go ahead. You got the marketing strategy. You got
the machine.
Yeah, you got the machine, bro. Press the button.
Yeah.
Press the button. I'm just giving you the music, and I'm giving you the time. So I'm working with the team.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
And you are planning on a tour?
I want a tour, man. I'm really hoping it happens.
Dope, bro. People love you out there.
I know, and they've been waiting for me.
My family is some of those people. They're your big fans.
Amazing.
And I know they're watching right now. They're gonna be very happy with this interview.
Shout out, family. Shout out.
It'll be dope, man, to see on the road. Just go out there. When was your last tour?
I've never toured before.
You haven't toured?
Bro.
Come on, Lloyd. Bro. You're about to fill up these venues. You haven't toured.
You will.
You will, though.
I think the main thing is just like budget to do these things.
I get you. Yeah.
It's like,
especially in South Africa.
Yeah, it's so expensive to book out venues.
And we don't have a company like in the US, like Live Nation, where
they pay for everything.
You know what I mean?
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
And they make it easier for artists to just tour. And when you've got new music, you can easily tour and just go see the whole continent. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So basically, we're working on like just getting sponsors and just getting the budget together.
Yeah.
So that we can do it.
And when your audience is diverse, right? Multiracial, no?
That's the thing. Also, that's one of the. It's hard being that artist as well. Like people think it's easy because everyone's listening to him. No. Now, when you plan things, you've got to plan in a way that everyone can attend. Like I can't have a show in Soweto. Only. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I can do Soweto, but I need to be able to also accommodate the other people that don't want to go to Soweto. I don't want to go to Soweto.
You got some people, you got people like that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I need to make sure that whenever I plan things or wherever I go or whatever I attend, I need to make sure that my audiences, I cater for them with everything I do.
Do you have that at the back of your mind as well on your social media? Do you think we could have got a diverse audience? So every time when you post, you have to consider, I can't say this in vernac.
Yeah.
Or I can't do this.
Yeah, I think that's one of the main things. I can't just speak in vernac. Yeah, I can't just speak in vernac. I need to make sure that everyone understands. But I'm like, there's moments I'm like, I'm myself, man. I just think I don't force a diverse audience. I think it's just there.
But you're very blessed, though. It's not easy to have a diverse audience, bro. It's a difficult thing to do. I mean, in my generation, Mendoza was the breakout artist.
Oh yeah,
that went crossover, boom, everybody, right?
You too.
And well, I was very blessed.
Yeah.
But for the longest time before that happened, I've always even when that happened, I've just always focused on my black audience. I've just always been Township, Ekasi,
That's your market.
and that's just me.
Yeah.
That's what I chose to do.
Yeah.
But I could have done it the way Fresh did. You know, Fresh was, I think, the first DJ, if not one of the first DJs to go to a white station and get there and kill it. And get a white fan base and start gigging in all these white places.
947? Was it 947?
Yeah, 947. And he even did 5FM as well. Him and Euphonic killed it.
Yes.
They killed it. And Euphonic is now a global DJ.
Yeah.
Playing at all majority
international gigs.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's doing very well at it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that audience will get you paid forever.
I'm telling you.
Good money.
I'm telling you.
Dollars hit different, bro.
I'm telling you, dog. I'm telling you. There's a gig I did. There's a gig I did in the US, in New York, before I left. Bro, they doubled my rate. Not even double, tripled my rate.
Yeah, it's nothing.
And I'm like...
For them, it's nothing.
And I only sang one song, which was amazing.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I sang one song, man. So it was like an amazing experience for me. It was actually a bar mitzvah.
Okay.
So the daughter was 13.
Yeah.
And then they do a bar mitzvah for them.
Yeah.
It's a Jewish thing.
Yeah.
So I just sang one song there, all in love. And yeah, I just came home the next day.
And how did that make you feel? You wanted to do more international gigs?
Yeah, of course, man. If the money is good, also like I want to be comfortable.
Yeah.
You know, I want to make music in my pajamas, laying in my house. There's a beach view, and I'm just like, just making music that will save people, and that's my job. But yeah, I would like to tour in the US, in the UK. I feel like when people hear me there, like live, I think it's gonna change everything. Cause that's my strong point. Live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I saw you, was it the Idol show that you did a few months ago? Was it last year?
Last year I never
didn't come to the show. It's something I saw on social media.
I didn't do a performance on Idols last year.
I don't know where it was, man. Just as there was a big video of you killing it somewhere. Wasn't?
I think no, it was Miss Africa.
Oh, Miss SA.
Yeah,
yes, that's Miss SA.
Miss SA.
Killed it, bro.
Yeah, I remember that. That was cool.
Killed it. And people love you, bro.
Yeah, they do. And also I did a show. It was in Sun Arena.
Sun Arena, ne?
It was in Sun Arena.
Yeah.
So Miss SA was in Sun Arena, and I previously did a show in Sun Arena.
Okay.
With a bunch of amazing artists. And bro, like when I tell you the reception I got, I did not expect that. Like, it was my first time performing in like probably like 2-3 years. And then I went on stage and everyone was going mad. It's going mad. I have the videos on my phone. They were going mad. And when I started performing Seasons, everyone sang along with me. Seasons is one of my like best performing songs. And everyone started singing with me. I was like, I literally cried on stage. I was like, this is amazing. Like, I've never thought this would happen. Or I thought it would happen in 5 years or something. But it was amazing to see, really.
And where are you taking it, bro?
I'm taking it to the top.
To the world, right?
To the world.
Yeah, because for me, I look at you as one of those artists, international musician.
Yeah.
You mustn't stop on that international pursuit. And I mean, Republic Records, their roster is incredible international artists. You know?
Incredible. So I'm just going where the spirit leads me.
Thank you.
I'm just doing what I feel is my purpose.
I get you.
So I'm just excited for that.
I like the fact that you're doing it for purpose.
Yeah.
Those are the right reasons.
100%.
You're not doing it for money or for fame like other people. You're doing it for the right reasons. That's why you're going to succeed.
Thank you.
Well, that's why you're already successful.
Yeah,
you're succeeding
man.
at it, you know?
Yeah. So I always look at myself, I'm like, is this the end or am I just
This is the beginning. Trust me, this is
interesting.
the beginning.
It's interesting to see how far it's going to go.
It's going to go extremely far. Pella, you need to remember also I don't think you have not reached your pinnacle yet. And I have not, as much as you think some of your songs are big, I don't think you've got that big song yet.
No.
I think it's coming.
No.
And that's what's going to blow it all up, bro. That song is coming, bro.
And that's what I love about my journey is that there's always a big moment that happens, but it's not the biggest. And then another moment happens. It's like, oh, okay, whoa, wait, what's happening next? And like, that's why I like that I didn't just blow up. I took a really steady motion into doing this, and I didn't just become the biggest artist or the best to ever do it. I like took my time, and I really paid attention to all the things that you need to go through to make it, really.
Yeah.
And I learned a lot as well. I think the experience helps with cultivating the you that the world needs to see. So I think now I'm ready, but then in 2 years' time, maybe I'll be like, oh, I actually wasn't ready that time.
Yeah.
Now I'm ready.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just taking that time.
And how's the reception at home now?
I'm the hero, especially to the kids. The kids love my music.
Yeah.
They always listen to my music. My mom is very, very proud of me.
She's proud, bro.
She's so proud of me.
Especially when they can see this thing paying off.
Yeah, well, then they can
because
see.
in the beginning, but
Yeah. I feel like I've always had that support that it's gonna happen. Especially from my sister, my aunt, always pushing me. And my mom has always been just also amazing. So I think they're really proud. They're really proud.
No, I'm proud of you as well.
Yeah.
And I'm actually very excited to meet you. You know, I've always been looking forward to meeting you in person because I've never met you.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Sometimes because we're in the media, our families assume we just all know each other. And some of us,
That's
we
true.
know each other from the phones.
That's
We don't know
true.
each other.
That's true.
We give each other likes and comments, but we probably never met. You know?
No, it's an honor, man. It's an honor, like
honor, bro.
meeting you. You're a legend in everyone's eyes, really.
Thank you.
And you inspire me. So I'm just really glad to be here.
Any musical instruments that you play?
Keyboard. I play piano. I only play the white keys though, which is a cheat code. But I make my music playing those white chords.
Yeah.
Like, if I can make a song out of it, that's enough for me. If I can play and sing along, that's enough. I can play the same chords, but as long as I can make beautiful melodies.
And my next question would be some of the people you want to work with. And I think on the EP that you've just dropped, when we were focusing on it, I didn't do justice to some of the musicians that you might have worked with. We have to, give them some props.
Man, yeah. Wolf, his name is Thomas, from Norway. So we got in contact with the US A&R, Miles, that put us together. And it was like a match made in heaven. So shout out to Earwolf, if you're watching this. I worked with Mr. Hudson and Stargate.
Wow.
Bro.
How did that happen?
I'm sitting in the studio, I'm like, these guys have made hits, bro. Like crazy bangers. And I'm there like, so the A&R put it together. So the A&R from Republic was really excited. And it got me, it was actually one day before I went to New York. I was in LA that time. And I was going home the day after in 2 days' time.
Yeah.
So I'm doing this now. I'm in the studio with Mr. Hudson. He starts on the keyboard. We vibe. Go crazy. Oh my God, this is an amazing song. Stargates, two guys stole, and I forgot the other name. They get inside the studio. So now we're about to start the song that we just started at the grand piano. And then these guys pull up a sample. And I'm like, wait, guys, hold on, what's happening? They pull up another sample and then we start another song. So we leave that song. We're like, okay, no. This one is the one. And it's not out yet. It's still like on my phone. So we make the song and they're like, bro, we need you for another day. Can you stay another day? I was like, these guys really value my artistry. Like, there's times where I felt like even the people in the room that are not as established or not as successful, they like treat me like trash, kind of like made me feel like, bro, you don't know anything. You're still young. You don't even have a big song yet. And there's times that I felt like that. And then these guys that are like really amazing artists and like amazing producers made the biggest songs in the world. they like appreciate my artistry and like giving me the chance to speak and express myself. And that was a beautiful, really beautiful process.
I like that.
And then we came up with a song called Run. It's in the EP. And that's also a really amazing song.
And how many tracks is the EP?
7.
7 songs.
Yeah, so initially I had 6 without seasons. And I think it made perfect sense to call it seasons because of the journey that I go through in the music. So yeah, it's 7 songs. And they're all amazing, really.
No, I'm very proud of you, man. I'm looking forward to see your star rise and grow even more. I'm looking forward to seeing you release a full album. Obviously, I'm sure you're working on that for next year.
Yeah.
I don't know. Or maybe this year. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
You'll see.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it, and it's coming soon.
And then, King, future collaborators you'd like to work with?
Kygo. Do you know Kygo?
Kygo, no.
You're gonna have to go listen to his songs.
Kygo.
He's a DJ. He's a DJ.
Kygo. How come I don't know Kygo? How do you spell it?
KYGO.
Oh, Kygo from Norway.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's got like big songs. Like he's more in the EDM.
Yeah, on that side.
Electro, EDM,
type
electro.
Yeah. Nice.
I really like that sound. I've always listened to it. I always loved that sound.
Nice.
So, probably Justin Bieber.
Nice.
My biggest one.
Yeah.
My biggest collaboration.
Yeah.
That I would die for.
Yeah.
Is Ye.
It's gonna happen.
It's Ye.
You already
bro.
put it out there, bro. It's gonna happen.
It's Ye, bro. I'm so inspired by that guy.
If he's watching this, or if somebody clips this up and they tag him, the fans keep on tagging him, send him this video. What would you like to say to him?
Ye. I'm right
on
here.
which camera? Let him speak to you. Yeah, you never know. He'll probably be watching this video.
Okay. To Ye, I can't wait to meet you, man. Can't wait to make this music. I think it's gonna happen, and I believe it's gonna happen. And my fans, please retweet, like, share it so that he gets to see this.
That's dope, and that's what I love about social media.
That's cool, man, that I have to do that.
Yeah,
that's actually so cool. Like,
and you never know.
Because what if?
You never know.
Yeah.
That's the thing about this life we never know.
I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful.
And why Ye though?
Musicality, man. Oh, musicality, energy, inspiring. Just full on. Like, I'm very passionate about Kanye. Like, Kanye's music. Did you watch the documentary?
Yeah, of course. Who didn't?
Documentary is
Jesus was amazing.
Extremely, like, it is done so perfectly. I don't think there's any other way he could have done that. And for him to wait for so long and for that vision to, it's just the fact that he loved his music and he enjoyed it. And when he played it for other people, he was like, yo, this is cool, man. Listen. Yeah. And then I'm like, bro, no one's paying attention but him. And that's what you need is yourself, like, to back yourself.
Be your own fan.
Yeah, when I watched that, I started viewing my music way differently. I started like being like, what? If I love my music and I sell it that way, that my music heals me, other people will be healed. It's like a thing where people see your energy, and if your energy is off towards the music, then they're gonna doubt it. So he really inspires me.
No, you're inspiring, my brother, and I'm humbled to have our first meeting.
Thanks,
this
man.
is the first of many.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to our next one.
Yes, let's do it.
Let the achievements grow, and let's have another sit down.
Let's go.
And I'm looking forward to, just being in touch with you and just continue being the hype man that I am. And I'll be shouting the loudest at your shows.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
And
man.
thank you for coupling me around. I'm happy to meet you.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you. My family loves your music, and I just want to see you grow more.
It's gonna happen. I'm growing, and I'm excited, man, for the future.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lloyiso. Young people right now, the normal, the message you have to leave them with. There's other Lloyisos when you're still young, putting out their covers in your room.
Yeah.
They would like to get a message from you. Speak to those guys.
I would just want to say, like, just trust your vision and learn to love yourself as an artist and learn to love yourself as anybody that you want to be. Like, start seeing that and start speaking it. Once you say you are the best, then you're going to be the best. It's like what you want to prophesy and what you want to happen in the world. You need to put it out and speak it out.
Are you still on Fruity Loops or what program?
No, I'm on Ableton now.
Oh, lovely.
I think FL was just a bit hard in sound.
Yeah.
There's a certain sound it comes with.
Yeah.
And it was just harder than Ableton is like, it's got a softer approach.
Yeah.
And it mixes very well, actually.
Yeah.
Not saying crap about FL, but
Yeah.
FL is where I started. So humble beginnings.
Yeah.
But it's still top tier. I mean, I still use it time to time if I don't make a dance record.
Yeah.
But I use Ableton now.
Nice.
And what do you use?
Me, I haven't been making music for quite some time, but I've always been an FL guy,
Oh,
Pro Tools
okay.
guy.
Yeah, I would say you're FL
Cubase
guy.
you know, from back in the day. But I'm going back into Stu.
Ooh.
I'm going back into Stu. I'm actually buying a brand new studio. I'm building actually a brand new studio.
No way.
I'm very excited about how my journey is unfolding. I've been
Yeah.
going through quite a lot. I'm putting out a book towards the end of the year.
Dope.
I have not announced it. I'm announcing that for the first time.
Dope,
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah,
dope.
man, I'm excited over
This
that
is
one.
amazing,
I haven't
man.
written in quite some time. So I'm putting out a book and I'm gonna put out an album as well. And
Nice.
I'm just excited, man. I'm excited.
People
over
are
this
gonna
new
go
chapter.
crazy.
I'm very excited, man. You know?
All right, that is amazing.
But thank you. It's great to meet you. Appreciate you, my brother. I love you. Ne?
Thank you, bro.
Take care. Ladies
Thank
and
you.
gentlemen, Lloyiso.
Shout out.